6 trucks are sitting on dealer lots right now that service managers absolutely hate selling. Not because they're bad trucks, because they're too good. These are trucks that will run 300,000 miles with nothing but oil changes, and that costs dealerships $15,000 in lost service revenue over 10 years. After 22 years turning wrenches, I've watched dealers push customers toward turbocharged nightmares and hybrid complexity, while these 6 just sit there, waiting for someone smart enough to notice. Number 1 on this list, I've personally worked on 4 of them with over 400,000 miles. Original engines, original transmissions. Today, I'm counting down the 6 trucks that make dealerships lose money. If you're shopping for a truck, you need to see this first. Number 6, 2015 to 2020. Ram 1500 Classic, 5.7-liter Hemi. Number 6 is a truck that dealerships would rather you not know exists. When Ram redesigned the 1500 for 2019, they kept selling the old body style as the Classic. Same proven 5.7-liter Hemi, same reliable 8-speed ZF transmission. None of the new e-torque hybrid complexity that's causing problems on the redesigned models. I had a customer last year, a contractor in his 50s who needed a work truck. He came in asking about a 2021 Ram with the e-torque system. I told him straight, "You're about to buy a truck with a mild hybrid system that's been recalled twice in 3 years. Let me show you something better." We found him a 2018 Ram 1500 Classic Tradesman with 72,000 miles for $19,800. 3 years later, he's at 145,000 miles. Total repair costs, $680, brake pads and a battery. The 5.7 Hemi is one of the most proven truck engines in America. It uses a timing chain that lasts the life of the engine. No belt replacement every 100,000 miles like some competitors. The ZF 8-speed automatic is shared with BMW and is damn near bulletproof when maintained properly. Here's what dealers don't tell you. The Classic body style is cheaper to repair than the new design. Parts are abundant. Every mechanic knows how to work on them. And without the e-torque system, there's one less expensive electrical system to fail. Lost dealer revenue over 10 years, $11,000 to $16,000 compared to trucks with turbos or hybrid systems. When you're shopping for one, check 3 things. First, pull the oil dipstick. If the oil looks like chocolate milk, walk away. That's coolant contamination from a bad head gasket. Second, start it cold and listen for the lifter tick. Some Hemis develop lifter noise, especially if oil changes were neglected. It's fixable, but use it to negotiate. Third, check the exhaust manifolds for cracks. Early models had issues, but it's a $350 fix if you catch it. Who should buy this? Anyone who needs a full-size truck for work or towing without paying for complexity they don't need. Who should avoid it? If you want the latest tech and fancy interior, get the new model. Just budget for repairs. Number 5, 2017 to 2024. Honda Ridgeline 3.5-liter V6. Number 5 makes truck purists angry, and that's exactly why it's undervalued. The Honda Ridgeline isn't a body-on-frame truck. It's an unibody SUV with a bed, and mechanics love them because they absolutely refuse to break. Let me tell you about a customer who fought me on this. 2 years ago, a guy in his early 40s needed a truck for weekend projects and daily commuting. He wanted a Tacoma. I asked if he'd considered the Ridgeline. He laughed and said, "That's not a real truck." I walked him to my shop parking lot and pointed at a Ridgeline with 198,000 miles. It belonged to one of my techs who bought it new in 2017. Original engine, original transmission. Total repairs, $1,400 over 7 years. Water pump, brakes, and tires. The customer bought a 2019 Ridgeline RTL with 56,000 miles for $28,500. He texted me 6 months ago. 112,000 miles. 0 issues. His exact words? "I should have listened to you sooner." The 3.5-liter J35 V6 in the Ridgeline is Honda's most proven engine. It's the same family that powers the Odyssey, Pilot, and Accord. The 9-speed ZF automatic is smooth and reliable, and because it's unibody construction, there's no frame to rust out like traditional trucks. Honda's all-wheel drive system is simpler than 4-wheel drive, fewer components to fail, lower maintenance costs, and the ride quality is better than any body-on-frame truck because it drives like a car. Dealers hate selling these because Ridgeline owners never come back. Average lost revenue? $10,000 to $15,000 over 10 years. When inspecting one, check two things. First, test the tailgate. It swings out and drops down. Make sure both mechanisms work smoothly. Second, inspect the in-bed trunk. It's unique to the Ridgeline and prone to water leaks if the seals are damaged. Who should buy this? Daily drivers who occasionally need a bed and want car-like comfort with bulletproof reliability. Who should avoid it? If you need serious towing capacity over 8,000 pounds or off-road capability, get a traditional truck. Number 4. 2005 to 2021. Nissan Frontier 4.0 V6. Number 4 is the truck everyone forgets exists, and that's exactly why it's a gold mine. The Nissan Frontier ran basically unchanged for 16 years. Same VQ40 DE 4.0-liter V6. Same 5-speed automatic transmission. Nissan stopped updating it because there was nothing to fix. I had a landscaping customer 3 years ago who needed a fleet of work trucks. He was looking at used Tacomas and couldn't believe the prices. I told him, "Let me show you something uglier but smarter." We found 4 2014 Frontiers with between 80 and 95,000 miles for $12,000 to $14,000 each. Tacomas with similar miles were $22,000 to $26,000. He bought all 4. Those trucks are still running today. Combined mileage across the fleet, over 600,000 miles. Combined major repairs, 0. Oil changes, brake pads, and 1 starter replacement. The VQ40 engine is a timing chain design. No belt to replace every 100,000 miles. The 5-speed automatic is old school simple. No complex 8-speed with shift logic problems. No CVT nightmare like newer Nissan vehicles. Just 5 gears that refuse to fail. Here's what makes dealers hate this truck. There's nothing to upsell. No turbos. No advanced safety systems that need calibration. No complicated 4-wheel drive system. It's mechanical simplicity that costs dealerships $9,000 to $14,000 in lost service revenue over 10 years. The only real weakness is fuel economy. You'll get 16 to 18 miles per gallon combined, but that's the trade-off for bulletproof reliability. When you're inspecting one, check 3 things. First, look at the frame. Earlier models from 2005 to 2010 can have frame rust in salt states. Crawl underneath and check the rear frame rails. Surface rust is fine. Flaking or holes, walk away. Second, test the 4-wheel drive system. Engage it and make sure it shifts smoothly without grinding. Third, check the radiator. Some 2005 to 2010 models had radiator failures that contaminated the transmission fluid. If the transmission shifts rough, that could be why. Who should buy this? Anyone who needs a reliable mid-size truck for work and doesn't care about having the latest tech. Budget buyers who want Tacoma reliability without Tacoma prices. Who should avoid it? If you want modern safety features, good fuel economy, or comfortable highway cruising, look elsewhere. This truck is basic transportation that happens to be indestructible. Number 3, 2014 to 2018, Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra, 5.3 or 6.2-liter V8. Number 3 is the last great GM truck before they started adding technology that breaks. The 2014 to 2018 Silverado and Sierra with the 5.3-liter or 6.2-liter V8 represents the sweet spot. Old enough to avoid the problematic 8-speed transmission. New enough to have decent technology. Let me tell you about my brother-in-law. 2 years ago, he was shopping for a truck. He wanted a 2020 Silverado with the new 8-speed and cylinder deactivation. I told him he was making a mistake. Buy a 2017 with the 6-speed, trust me. He ignored me and bought the 2020. Within 18 months, he had transmission shutter, check engine lights for cylinder deactivation issues, and $1,500 in repairs. Meanwhile, I bought a 2016 Sierra Denali with the 6.2 V8 and 6-speed for $24,900 at 83,000 miles. I'm at 168,000 miles now. Total repairs? $840. Brakes and a battery. The 5.3 and 6.2 engines in these years are pushrod V8s without active fuel management in all configurations. That means no cylinder deactivation system eating lifters and camshafts. The 6-speed automatic is proven over millions of trucks. It shifts smoothly and lasts. GM switched to the 8-speed transmission in 2019 and brought back aggressive cylinder deactivation. Service departments love it because those systems fail constantly. The 2014 to 2018 models don't have those problems. Lost dealer revenue? $8,000 to $12,000 over 10 years compared to the newer trucks. When shopping, check 2 things. First, inspect the exhaust manifolds. Some 5.3 engines develop cracks that cause ticking noises. It's a $700 repair, but use it to negotiate. Second, check the air conditioning. The AC compressor can fail on high-mileage examples. Test it thoroughly. Who should buy this? Anyone who wants a full-size American truck with modern comfort but old-school reliability. Towing capacity is excellent and parts are everywhere. Who should avoid it? If you need cutting-edge fuel economy or the latest safety tech, these won't satisfy you. Number 2, 2016 to 2024, Toyota Tacoma, 3.5 V6. Number 2 is a truck that holds its value so well, owners never sell them. And that drives dealerships crazy because they can't make money on service or trade-ins. The 2016 and newer Tacoma with the 3.5-liter V6 is legitimately one of the most reliable mid-size trucks ever built. I had a customer last year, a real estate agent in her 30s who needed something reliable for showing properties and weekend adventures. She was looking at used 4Runners and couldn't believe they were $40,000 with 100,000 miles. I said, let me show you something smarter. We found a 2018 Tacoma TRD off-road with 62,000 miles for $31,500. She's at 118,000 miles now. Total repairs, $490. Oil changes and 1 set of brake pads. The 3.5-liter V6 in these trucks is the same engine family Toyota uses across their entire lineup. It's a timing chain design that lasts the life of the engine. The 6-speed automatic is proven bulletproof. And the frame is fully boxed with better rust protection than earlier models. Here's what makes this truck special. Toyota learned from the frame. Rust disasters of the 2005 to 2015 models. The newer frames are thicker, better coated, and designed to last. Mechanics in salt states are finally seeing Tacomas that don't need frame replacements. The only real problem with the Tacoma is price. Used values are insane because everyone knows they're reliable. But here's the thing. If you're keeping a truck for 10 to 15 years, paying $3,000 to $5,000 more upfront saves you $12,000 to $18,000 in repairs compared to domestic competitors. Lost dealer revenue on a Tacoma? $12,000 to $18,000 over 10 years. When inspecting one, check 3 things. First, test the transmission. Some 2016 to 2017 models had hard shifting when cold. Toyota issued a software update. Make sure it's been done. Second, inspect the bed for rust. Even with better frames, the bed can rust if the truck was used for work. Third, check the shocks. If it's a TRD model with Bilstein shocks, they can leak around 100,000 miles. $500 replacement, but use it to negotiate. Who should buy this? Anyone who wants a mid-sized truck that will outlast their mortgage. Resale value stays strong, so you're not losing money. Who should avoid it? If you can't stomach paying Tacoma prices, look at the Frontier. You'll sacrifice some capability, but save $10,000. Number 1, 2007 to 2021. Toyota Tundra, 5.7-liter V8. Number 1 is the truck that costs dealerships more money than any other vehicle on the road. The 2007 to 2021 Toyota Tundra with the 5.7-liter V8 is the most reliable full-size truck ever built. And I'm not exaggerating. I've personally worked on 4 Tundras with over 400,000 miles. Original engines. Original transmissions. One of them, a 2009 with 473,000 miles, came in last month for an oil change. The owner has spent $2,100 on repairs over 15 years. Brakes, tires, 1 alternator, and a water pump. That's it. Let me tell you about my own truck. I drive a 2016 Tundra SR5 with 192,000 miles. I bought it 3 years ago with 85,000 miles for $29,500. Since then, I've spent $1,800 total. Oil changes, brake pads, and new shocks. It runs like the day it was built. The 5.7-liter 2UR-FE V8 is a masterpiece of engineering. Timing chain. No direct injection carbon buildup issues. No turbo to fail. Just a naturally aspirated V8 that makes 381 horsepower and refuses to brake. The 6-speed automatic is equally proven. I've never seen one fail under 500,000 miles. Here's why dealers absolutely hate selling these trucks. Tundra owners don't come back for repairs. Ever. The average service visit includes oil changes and tire rotations. No transmission rebuilds, no engine work, no turbo replacements, nothing. Lost dealer revenue over 10 years? $15,000 to $22,000 compared to F-150s with EcoBoost engines or Rams with e-torque. The only real downsides are fuel economy at 14 to 16 miles per gallon and dated interior technology. But if you're buying a truck to keep for 20 years and 300,000 miles, those complaints don't matter. When shopping for one, check 2 things. First, inspect the frame. Even Tundras can rust in extreme salt states. Look at the rear cross members and leaf spring mounts. Second, check the secondary air injection pump. Some 2007 to 2013 models have pump failures that trigger check engine lights. $600 fix, but use it to negotiate. Who should buy this? Anyone who wants the absolute lowest total cost of ownership in a full-size truck. If you're keeping it past 200,000 miles, nothing else compares. Who should avoid it? If you need modern tech, good fuel economy, or the latest safety features, the Tundra will frustrate you. But if you want a truck that your grandkids will inherit still running, this is it. That's number 1. So there it is. 6 trucks that will run 300,000 miles while dealerships watch their service revenue disappear. The Ram Classic with the proven Hemi. The Ridgeline nobody respects but everyone should buy. The immortal Frontier. The last simple GM truck. The Tacoma that holds value like gold. And the Tundra, the king of reliability that costs dealers $22,000 in lost repairs.